For 10 years, I was stuck seeking success, seeking validation, trying everything that I knew in my power to be able to achieve the super success that I was searching for. If you can do what I'm going to share with you in this video, you are going to get unstuck and move your life to the next level. My name is Mahima. I'm an international best-selling author, trainer, and speaker, and I've been teaching people over 3 decades to be in inner peace, power, and joy. And even though I had found the inner peace, power, and joy, and I was doing very well at living my bliss and living my passion, it took me a whole 10 years before I realized that I wasn't getting to where I needed to go. I was doing a lot of things, but I wasn't moving the needle into the direction that I really wanted to go. And so this one thing that I'm going to be sharing with you today on this video, I tell you guys, it's going to be a game changer. When people looked at me, they thought I was super successful. According to everyone looking at me, they were like, she has this beautiful husband. She has a beautiful 5.5 bedroom apartment in Zurich, Switzerland, overlooking the lake. Actually, not lake at that time. Now it's lake, but at that time it was mountain views, right? And I was being able to wake up and do my day exactly as I wanted to do it. I could eat healthy. We traveled to beautiful locations all over the world. Honestly, it looked to the outside like this girl is set. Her life is amazing, which it was. It actually freaking was because, I learned with 22 years old how to create beauty. But there was this one thing that it took me 10 freaking years to learn. And had I known that sooner, honestly, I would have been able to accelerate the beauty that was in my life. So while people were looking at me going, oh my God, her life looks so amazing, I was feeling like I wasn't even living 1/4 of my potential. Not even 1/4. Because the things that mattered to me, was my impact in the world. It's beautiful to have a loving relationship with a man, a woman, or whatever you prefer, okay? That's a wonderful thing. But it's not going to fulfill your feeling of purpose in this life. It's beautiful to live in a gorgeous apartment and feel like, oh my God, this is so beautiful, right? But that is not going to fulfill your sense of purpose, right? It's beautiful to be able to travel and go to all places and have freedom and time to do whatever you want. But again, there is something about purpose that's very important, right? So I was struggling without answers to how can I live my purpose more. I already knew that I wanted to help people feel more peaceful, powerful, and joyful, and to create amazing lives like the one I created. So I loved my life, but I wanted to help others do the same thing. I felt that that was my purpose. And I had already had the opportunity to start doing that, but it was moving very slowly. I wasn't making the impact. I wasn't reaching the amount of people I wanted to reach. I wasn't able to monetize it. So I was financially dependent on my husband instead of standing on my own 2 feet with my power and with my talent. So at the age of around 40 was the wake-up call for me, because this time that I tell you about, these 10 years, happened between 30 and 40, where I basically discovered, that I needed help. That's the one thing that changed everything. Because before that, I was trying to do it on my own. I was trying to build this epic business that transformed people's lives on my own. I had no clue how to do it, but somehow my ego, or how society sets us up to believe in ourselves, I thought I could do it. But I couldn't do it. And admitting that was the beginning of a massive level of untapping of my brilliance and success that has created an even more beautiful life that I am living today, right? That has helped me to move from, mountain views to beautiful lake view apartments, right? That has helped me to transform hundreds of thousands of people's lives up till now, and has helped me to create an international best-selling book and programs, award-winning programs that help people truly transform their life. And this happened because I was willing to get help. I was willing to say, I don't know how to do this, and get guidance, get coaches, get mentors, get people that had done it and knew how to do it. So I'm here to tell you, if you don't have what you want to have, if you have dreams, ambitions, things that you want to create and you haven't created it, it's not because there's something wrong with you. It's not because you're not good enough. It may be because you have not invested in powerful mentors and teachers that have been where you are, know exactly what you need to do, and are going to help you do it. Whatever you're trying to create, whether that's the next level of your finances, the next level of your health, the next level of your career, you need help. You need help. You can get stuck in trying to do it by yourself, thinking that you will figure it out. And whereas, yes, it's true, you need to rely on yourself. Coaches are there to support you, but you would need to do the work and you would need to show up for the transformation. So that is the game changer that I want to share with you today. Stop wasting your time. Invest. And I'm not talking about investing in a $300 program or investing in a $500 program. Let me tell you something. Depending on how big your dream is how big you might need to invest in yourself, right? So when I realized that this was the key, I took $30,000. Yes, 30,000. I know it's a crazy amount, but everything I just told you about my life and what I'm able to do started there when I made that investment. So have I got the return on investment? I mean, I've literally made millions after having these coaches guide me. So, of course, it was challenging to make that investment in myself when I first heard the number. But I also knew one thing is for sure, when you pay attention, right? So, depending on what you're trying to create, depending on how much you've been trying and failing, it will be worth every penny that you're going to spend on this. But of course, you got to find the right coaches. And how do you do that? Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. You will know when you meet the right coach. You will feel it. You'll feel drawn to this person or these people, right? And you will be able to trust and open your heart and go for it, right? So that is my one big secret that's going to save you pain and suffering that you might go through for years unnecessarily. Because honestly, guys, since I've learned this, I keep investing in myself. I'm here to tell you that it's safe to do so if you follow your heart, if you don't go into your mind and start doubting yourself. Stop trying to do anything alone. If you're trying to get healthy since years, invest big in your health. You're freaking worth it. Invest big in yourself and go for it. Yeah. If you're trying to, achieve success with a business and you're super passionate, you feel that's your calling and it's what you're meant to be doing with your life, stop messing around. Do whatever you need to do to find the right people who have the recipe, successity that are going to be able to tell you, zack, 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 zack. And one thing I might mention here is that once I invested, the amount of time it took me to get to where I wanted to go was substantially shorter. Like within literally months, I would say, I started to see a difference in in the impact that I was making. And when you started to add 1, 2, 3 years, I achieved in those 1, 2, 3 years that I couldn't achieve in the 10, 20 years before that, right? So that's my big secret for you today. Start investing in yourself with the right people, and you are going to see a rapid and beautiful new version of yourself, achieving all those beautiful things that you want to achieve. Stop trying to do it on your own. You're wasting your freaking time. And it's probably, going, if you do manage to achieve it, it will be you're burnt out, you're exhausted, you're crazy, but you got to what you wanted to get. Take the easier way. Invest in yourself and get a coach. Okay? Love.